just checking my emails in a really cool location. What's this? Oh, what's this? Gavin, when are you going to put together a course for Milky Way photography? That is the third request I've had in a week. You know, I should just get this done. I should just totally do this, and I should do it now. But who do I know that would want to get involved in such a truly awesome project? Oh, the Bloom. Let me give him a call right now. Oh, it's Gavin. Hey, man, how's it going? Hey up, Mike. How are you, mate?
Oh, not too bad, man. What are you up to?
Oh, you know, I'm just working on a project for a really important client. What are you doing?
Oh, you know, just kind of the same thing as you. Very important. Same thing as you. Just really important stuff going on right now.
Anyway, listen, I've had a bunch of requests from people wanting an online photography course for Milky Way photography, and I know that in some people's eyes, you are rather the expert at this. So, I was wondering, do you want in?
Oh man, I mean, that sounds like a blast. Yeah, I think I'd be interested in that. But I mean, when are you thinking about doing that?
Well, why don't we just do it right now?
Right now? I mean, okay. I mean, where are you?
Well, I'm actually not that far from where you live, mate. I'm in Smith Rock, in Oregon.
Smith Rock? Are you serious right now?
Yeah.
I'm there right now.
Bollocks, you're here right now?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, mate. Well, I'll tell you what. Can you meet me at the viewpoint in 5 minutes?
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you soon.
All right. Cool.
Bye. After a quick look at Smith Rock, which is truly spectacular, it became obvious that those clouds were not conducive to Milky Way photography, so we decided to begin our quest 2 hours south at Crater Lake with crystal clear skies and a much better chance of capturing some luscious photographs of the Milky Way. Astrophotography is all about preparation, and we knew we'd be out all night, so we did a quick check of camera bags to make sure we had all the necessary gear, and of course, bananas, my Spasmo rocket. I was ready for action. Oh yeah. For those of you who don't know Michael Shainblum, well, he's captured some of the best Milky Way images on the planet, so I was really excited to work with him for this project, and like me, he's a very serious artist. Now let's just pretend, you and I, that we don't see the shadow of my tripod there. So we've just arrived at the Crater Lake car park at Crater Lake National Park, and now we're going to go and scope out some shots. And what we're doing is we're on the hunt for foreground, as always. Something interesting that we can put in front of the Milky Way and frame up a perfect shot for this tutorial.
You know, there are a few things in life, like seeing the brilliance of the night sky with your own eyes. It's truly remarkable. It's something that is hard to forget the first time and every time afterwards. And I'm just feeling a little emotional with this.
I'm glad that I can share this with you, Mike. This is special. This is really special.
Give me a minute.
All joking aside though, Mike was right. There's nothing quite like the photographer's high that you get when you've captured that perfect shot of the Milky Way. So at 7,000 feet of elevation and not a cloud in the sky, conditions were turning out to be rather magnifique.
Well, this is my first time at Crater Lake, and I have to say I'm rather impressed. It is. Well, how did you describe it earlier?
I said it was pretty spectacular.
You said, basically, you take a massive mountain that's had the top blown off of it, and then over thousands of years, you fill it full of water and you've got a lake, and then in the middle of it, there's another little mini volcano.
Actually, I don't know if that is actually a volcano. It resembles what I would imagine this mountain used to look like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We've, it's very difficult to say this with a straight face. We've circled the rim of the caldera.
Sure.
Yeah, of the caldera. I have a straight face right now. And there's infinite possibilities for compositions. You've got loads of gnarly trees, even some wildflowers, spires jutting out in the distance, but you've almost got too much to work with, and trying to get everything to line up so that the island is in the shot and the Milky Way, the galactic core, pops up just in the center of the frame or just slightly off center. It's kind of tricky, so it's going to take a bit of time, but that is the plan, that is the goal. And then once we've got that, we'll get some exposures.
I was a bit worried at how windy it was. It looked like we had no chance of getting a lake reflection, but you can't have it all, can you? Especially not on the first visit. I will admit that perhaps shorts were not the wisest choice of leg garment.
Oh my god, these mosquitoes are crazy.
My salty Yorkshire blood was like a mosquito buffet.
Well, we found some fairly decent comps. The light is actually gorgeous right now, so we've got maybe an hour to 2 hours before it gets even remotely dark. So I might just grab a few shots of this almost blue hour type of light, but these mosquitoes are driving me mental, and I've got shorts on like any British raised boy should have, but I think it's time to put the pantaloons on and deny these blood-sucking their meal for the evening.
One of the more popular viewpoints at Crater Lake is by this ancient tree, and for very good reason. We waited patiently while this photographer captured some night exposures, but I was getting a little concerned that we were running out of time.
So I've completely shit the bed today on my vlogging. I've really done nothing.
I was expecting to see so much more from you.
Actually, you know what? You know where my night really went? You taking an hour and a half to do one panorama. That's what it was.
That was not an hour.
2 hours then. Anyway, that was a whole gong show. But finally, we got back to this classic, iconic tree that you've probably seen shots of before. And Mike got a fantastic shot of this years ago. Bosh, here it is.
What's bosh?
It's kind of like, there you go.
Oh.
So now I'm going to try and do a really shit job of the same shot that he got years ago.
So this is the raw file of my first composition, and it's a total fail because the core of the Milky Way is right at the edge of the frame. So I fixed that in this next shot by moving down and closer to the tree, but I just wasn't happy with how those lowest branches had no separation from the mountain in the distance. 16mm just wasn't wide enough, so Mike captured this gorgeous shot using the 14mm on a Nikon D850, and this is the image we chose for the course materials, where Mike did a tutorial showing how to edit a single exposure image. And if you go and watch Mike's vlog of this first shoot, he explains some of the challenges and techniques he used to finesse this final image.
And I did frame up a really nice composition with this tree off in the left. It took ages to finagle the comp so that everything worked, but no matter what I did, I'm basically 2 months too late. The galactic core is just a little bit too far, going towards the right of the edge of the frame, and I wanted it a little bit more central, so I might use a little bit of Photoshop fakery to just nudge it back in to where I think it should be.
Your slight panorama should work just good, just fine.
Yeah?
I think it's gonna work.
It's been a lovely romantic night with Mike. Stargazing, just, you know.
Farting. We kind of held hands. It was like for a split second, and I think we both felt a little uncomfortable with it, so we just like didn't end up going with it. But I don't know. We'll see how the nights go on.
You are more comfortable with the farts than the hand holding.
I'd say it's even.
Anyway, it wasn't a super productive night, but I might have got a shot. I think you probably got quite a killer pano.
We'll have to see if that thing stitches.
Yeah.
It was such a weird, disjointed panorama because there were so many cars leaving the parking lot, so many people on the rim road, different lights just flashing everywhere. So I'd shoot the shot, there'd be a little bit of light on one side, then I'd redo it and there'd be light on another side, so I feel like it's just going to take forever to get it to look right.
It could be a mare, but if it works, it'll be a good shot.
I hope so, yeah.
But I reckon it's about, 1:30 a.m. now, and I'm gibbering, I'm that cold, full gibber.
You're from Canada. You should be fine.
I'm from Vancouver Island, man. It's like...
It's still Canada. I'm from California.
It's like Portland. Yeah, this must be really cold for you.
You got your like a motorcycle jacket or?
Yeah. It's purely for looks though. It's insulated with burps. There's nothing inside. It's literally empty.
It looks like you're about to go fly a plane.
Yeah, a really old antique one.
Yeah. You own a hangar up in Vancouver Island, and you like to take your little plane kind of cruising around the islands. It's good luck.
But don't let people know that I'm like a rock star boss like that. I'm trying to sort of play off the starving artist thing.
They don't know you're a pilot yet?
Oh!
I'm really sorry. Yeah.
I think it's back to the hotel, eh?
Yeah.
I'm done for the night.
You can go back to the hotel. I think I'm just gonna lay down on the ground here.
Just contemplate the universe.
I think I'm just gonna teleport back to the hotel.
Yeah, you're gonna teleport back?
Yeah. I don't really feel like it's fine, but I don't really feel like sitting in a car right now. So I'm gonna get a few more shots, maybe take a little nap, and then maybe I'll teleport back to the hotel room. Okay.
All right, then.
What?
Safe? No, nothing.
Yeah. So I'll see you back there. Yeah, not a big deal. You can take the car.
All right. Safe travels.
Yep. All right.
See ya.
See ya.
Coming soon, we're proud to announce Fototripper and Michael Shainblum put together Milky Way Made Easy. This is an online photography course that features practical tutorials, both shooting in the field and post-processing. We'll talk about the gear that you need and the camera settings that get you the best Milky Way images possible. We'll show you how to do twilight blends and even star trails and much, much more. Take advantage of early bird pricing by joining the mailing list. There's a link in the description below. In next week's episode, things get tense between Mike and I.
Gavin, put the tripod on the back of my bag.
I'm really sorry I just touched your nipple there. I didn't mean to.
Just do what I said, okay?
Don't sue me. Don't me too the shit out of me. There you go.
Good job.